Running a business today is a lot. The calls, the leads, the follow-up, it never stops, and all of it lands on you. We're the Hello LOC, and AI isn't the future, it's already here. The advantage is implementation. That's the key. Come experience the future.
Here's what we do. We build the systems that run your business. More than just a website, an experience for your business. Your social media, your automation, powered by intuitive AI. Need one piece or all of it working together? We build it around you because your operations is your culture.
And we don't just build it, we run it with you. It's like adding a full team without the payroll. And that's where I come in. I'm Izzy, your newest team member, and I never clock out.
Press the button. Build smarter, scale faster. Start at the Hello LLC. Toodles.
And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we want to welcome you all to the Hello LLC with the amazing brand new Hello Plaza metaverse, aka 2D to 3D. And we encourage you guys all to come and join us in this future of utilizing this 2D to 3D. And when I say 2D to 3D, we truly mean it, where you can flip from 2D to 3D, and we really mean that, where you literally can take your old school Zoom and you can meet people in this crusty, dusty, two environment way, where you can show up on the Zoom and you can have them join you and talk to you. And then guess what? If you don't want to do that and you want to up your experience, boom, you drop them straight into your 3D immersive environment that we can help you create. And I have my amazing other half, Tara Bush, on the amazing AI Edge, where today's amazing conversation is hire AI before your competitors do. Today, we're going to have an amazing show. Love, what you say, what you got for the folks. Talk to us. We got you on mute.
Oops. It's all right. Still got to push that mute button. Hello, everybody, and welcome on into the AI Edge podcast. As you know, we talk all things technology, all things AI, and all things solutions, because that's what we bring to you is a bunch of solutions. And so we're going to go over some headlines today. Mr. Jones, are you ready for headlines?
You know it. Talk to us, ma'am.
Let's do this. So, guys, there's always tons of things that are happening within the news. There's always tons of things that are coming down the pipeline within the AI agent. It's always evolving. And that's one thing that people have to understand is the moment that you get used to something, it's going to turn around and evolve on you as quick as it could. As soon as you learn to do that, then it's going to evolve into something better. So the first and foremost is AI chips. How many of you know about what AI chips are? Yeah, they're the little chips. They're not the ones you eat. First of all, can't buy them in the bag at the grocery store. These are actual data chips, guys, that, are utilized to carry information and assist that AI technology. So Google and Marvel have made a massive bet on custom AI chips. According to Reuters, this is not just Tara and David coming up with this information. Marvel will help Google develop custom AI chips. Google will receive a potential worth of $12.2 billion stake in Marvel. And why does that matter? AI isn't only a battle over who has the best model, but there is actually a massive race happening around the chips, computing power, and infrastructure that makes AI possible. So you really got to understand, guys, at the end of the day, everybody talks about ChatGPT, Gemini, and AI agents, but none of it works without the infrastructure underneath it. And we would know that because that's what we do, is we help get that infrastructure streamlined. So we know it's not just how good it looks on the outside, it is also what matters in your foundation and your infrastructure. So good job to Google and good job to Marvel for taking off and doing what they're doing and helping with that infrastructure. So next we're into AI and finance. Who loves some financial conversations? Well, I know I do. AI chatbots are moving directly into investment platforms. Oh my gosh, is it safe? Well, of course it is, because at the end of the day, they're not going to put a bunch of chatbots in AI access within to financial institutions and or within your financial constructs to be able to cause risk, because that is not the point of what their financial companies are doing. But a German fintech Scalable Capital, that's the company, Scalable Capital, is opening an investment platform to major AI chatbots. This will bring AI assistance closer to directly connecting the real financial platforms and services to the end user. What does that look like? Well, you ask AI and you get an answer is what you get right now. Moving towards you ask AI and AI will take action. You see the difference? Right now you're asking AI and you get an answer back for you to go take action. Well, then you turn back around. Now it's you ask AI and AI will take the action for you. So we're moving beyond asking AI questions and we're moving towards AI actually going out and doing that for you, which how many of you actually would appreciate? Because it's like, I get tired of AI telling me what to do and I have to go out and push all the buttons. It would be sure nice for me to tell AI what to do and it can go out there and push all the buttons. That's what's coming up, folks. So hold on to your hats because that's going to be a great space to watch. And last but not least, we are talking about AI videos. How many of you know what AI videos? If you don't, go check out our LinkedIn page. Go check out our website. Go check out any of our social media pages, and you can see a prime example of amazing AI videos. Alibaba, which is a company, launches its next generation WAN 3.0 AI video model. According to Reuters, Alibaba launched WAN 3.0, its newest AI video generation. One second. That's me. There we go. I had two computers on and another. You don't want to hear me twice. Let me tell you that. So back to this AI generation video. Competition in the AI generation video continues to accelerate worldwide. It is becoming a serious tool for marketing. We can agree. Advertising, training, education, entertainment, and content creation. Yes, yes, yes. So we're moving towards a world where businesses can create professional videos and contents without having to go get a traditional production team. Now, let me tell you, the Hello LLC, we're not a traditional production team. We are a team that utilizes AI to its benefit to help you and assist you within your business. But this is where companies used to have to go out and hire teams and get all of this equipment. And now AI is allowing you to either do it for yourself or hire a company like the Hello LLC to help you do that, right? So the big picture at the end of the day is Google and Marvel are building infrastructure. Scalable Capital is connecting AI to real world problems and actually giving it actions to take action instead of just telling you what to do. And Alibaba is expanding what businesses can create with AI. So here, I'll leave you with this question as we close up our headlines for this week. Are you still talking to AI or are you starting to build your business around it? Meaning, just like we're talking about this week, are you ready to hire AI before your competitor does? Because let me tell you, your competitors are already out there running laps around you. Back to you, Mr. Jones.
Yeah. And so, when we talk about this, we need to understand or help you guys all understand at the end of the day that this allows you to go back and forth from 2D to 3D, as you saw me with Tara. You now can be able to tell people, hey, come and join me in my metaverse world, or come and join me on my Zoom. And now you get to go back and forth from 2D to 3D. And we want you to understand this takes your business to a whole new level. You now get to have people become a part of your business and really have them experience your business in a whole new way, where you can take them on an adventure of your products, your services. You want to give them an actual tour of your actual business. You can do that now without having them to envision things. I know for myself, I'm a visual person. When Tara goes to explain things to me and she tries to talk and says this, that, and other, I'm like, baby, you got to show me. Because if you don't show me, I'm not going to get it. And I don't know about you, but that's how I am. Where now, instead of me talking to people, I literally can say, hey, let's go into my 3D virtual world and let me take you to the actual video and show you what it looks like. I can take you right to the actual website and I can play around with the website. I can take you to somebody's store and show you somebody's store. So this makes it night and day compared to an old traditional Zoom that really, is outdated. And I shared these facts with you guys. Know this, me and Tara just got finished talking about this the other day, is that, look, my facts, right, and your facts might be two different things, but the facts that I share are, really, from other reputable sources. Like prime example, utilizing the metaverse, you're going to get 3.75 more emotional connection. I know people say all the time, well, David, do you lose connection with people and that feeling? And I share with people, hey, let's not allow our feelings to get in the way and let's share facts. And it's 3.75 more, advantage of getting people's attention and having that emotional attachment. When it talks about learning and training and things of that sort, people are like, well, David, how is this going to work with training? People that are used to utilizing this 3D immersive experience are 2.75 more confident about utilizing and applying what they learn. So just imagine a plumber, just imagine a teacher, just imagine any type of skill learn where they can actually visually see somebody else doing it and pressing this tool or pressing that lever and not just reading it in a book or listen to the professor say, hey, you got to look for this button and you got to press that. They actually can have a real life example of how it all works. And so this makes it so much better when it comes to utilizing this 2D to 3D world that we continue to showcase to you. Look, I like dollars, I like cents, and I'm here to tell you there's a $4 to $5 trillion economic value by 2030, consumer and enterprise utilizing this 3D immersive experience. And we share with people all the time that you're moving from this flat screen, Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, LinkedIn to this 3D immersive environment. And that's really what we want to talk about. And that's why this week's podcast, Hire AI Before Your Competitors Do, is so important. And that's what we want to be able to showcase with you guys all. So before we get out of here, Tara, you got anything before we get this party started with our podcast?
Buckle up, buttercups. Let's go.
Let's go. Here we go.
A show that makes AI simple, easy, and practical. From chaos to clarity. I made easy. Let's cut the chaos.
I want to start today by reading your mind. Ready? Right now, when I say the word AI, you're picturing exactly one thing, a little chat box. You typed a question into it, it wrote you a poem or a grocery list. You went, neat, and you closed the tab.
That's it. That's the whole relationship most business owners have with AI. They think AI is ChatGPT. They think AI is Claude. They think it's a website you go to when you want a robot to write your kid's book report.
And that's the entire problem we need to fix this morning. Because if that's all you think AI is, then of course you don't think it applies to your business. You're picturing a homework helper. You're not picturing an employee.
And that gap between what owners think AI is and what AI actually does is the single most expensive misunderstanding in small business right now. Owners are running away from the most valuable hire they could make because nobody ever showed them what it actually is.
So let's clear it up. AI is not a chat box. That's one flavor of it. That's like saying a truck is the only kind of vehicle because it's the one you saw first.
For a business, AI can answer your phone when you're on a job. It can respond to a lead in 10 seconds at midnight. It can text a customer back, book the appointment, send the reminder, chase the review, follow up with the person who didn't answer. It can do the repetitive manual work that's eating your whole day.
It's not a homework helper, it's a worker. And that's the reframe for today, right there in the title. Your next hire doesn't have to be a person. And honestly, for a lot of the work drowning you right now, it shouldn't be.
Because here's what we keep running into every single week talking to owners. It's not that they tried AI and didn't like it, it's that they don't know what it is. They've never been shown. They think it's 2 apps and a magic trick.
And we're going to do a whole other episode going deeper on exactly how it plugs into your specific business. But today, step 1, just breaking the myth. AI is not a scary robot, and it's not just a chat box. It's a tool, full stop.
And owners are terrified of it. Let's just say that out loud. There's real fear here.
There is, and I want to be respectful of that fear. And then I want to walk you straight through it, because it's the same fear people have had about every new tool in human history.
Think about it. At some point, somebody was scared of the power drill. A whole generation of carpenters looked at a nail gun and went, absolutely not. That thing's dangerous. I'll keep my hammer, thank you.
And where's that guy now? He's out of business because the crew that picked up the nail gun framed a house in a day while he was still on the 3rd wall sweating with a hammer.
The hammer guy didn't lose because he was a worse carpenter. He lost because he refused the better tool.
That's all AI is. It's the jump from the hammer to the power tool, from the handsaw to the table saw, from doing it with your hands to doing it with something faster.
Nobody's crying about the handsaw. Nobody's holding a vigil for the guy who did payroll by hand in a paper ledger. We got a better tool. We picked it up and we never looked back. AI is just the newest one.
And here's the stat that should stop you cold. Study after study shows the number one reason small businesses don't adopt AI is they say it doesn't apply to their business. One survey of the smallest firms had that number north of 80%. 80% said not for us.
Not for us, sir. You answer phones, you follow up on leads, you schedule appointments, you send invoices, you reply to messages. That's the entire job AI does. Saying it doesn't apply to your business is like saying electricity doesn't apply to your house because you've got a really nice candle. And meanwhile, here's the split that matters. The businesses that are growing right now have adopted AI at a much higher rate than the ones that are shrinking. Reports keep showing the same gap. Growing companies are leaning into it, declining ones are barely touching it. So when somebody tells me AI is just hype, I just quietly check which list they're on.
Because let me tell you what happens to the businesses that decide the new tool doesn't apply to them. And this isn't a scare tactic. This is history. Let's do a case study. 3 companies, 3 names you know, 3 graves.
Grab a shovel.
Company 1, Kodak. Kodak was photography. They were so dominant that a Kodak moment was just how people said a memory. And here's the part that'll make your jaw drop. Kodak invented the digital camera in 1975. They built it themselves.
And then they buried it on purpose because they were terrified it would kill their film business. They looked at the future, they held it in their own hands, and they went, no thank you, too scary, we'll stick with what we know.
The future they invented went on to kill them anyway. Kodak filed for bankruptcy in 2012. They didn't lose because they didn't have the technology. They had it. They lost because they were too scared to use it. Let that one sit in your chest for a second.
Company 2, Blockbuster. If you're under 25, ask your parents. Blockbuster was where the entire country got their movies, thousands of stores. And they had a chance, a real documented chance, to buy a tiny little company called Netflix for $50 million.
They laughed them out of the room. Streaming, mailing DVDs, that's a niche little fad. People want to come to the store. And they kept betting on late fees and shelves of physical tapes while the world moved on without them.
There is one Blockbuster left on the entire planet. It's basically a museum. Netflix is worth hundreds of billions. Same $50 million decision, 2 completely different endings.
Company 3, BlackBerry. The BlackBerry ran the business world. Every executive, every professional, thumbs flying on that little keyboard. They owned the smartphone.
And when the iPhone showed up, a phone with no physical keyboard, just a touch screen, BlackBerry laughed. Nobody wants to type on glass. It's a gimmick. Serious people need real buttons.
How's that prediction aging? BlackBerry went from half the smartphone market to basically 0 because they called the new technology a gimmick instead of a warning.
3 companies, all giants, all dominant, all gone or basically gone for the exact same reason. Not because they were dumb, not because they couldn't afford to change. They died because they were scared of the new tool and decided the old way was good enough.
And I need every owner listening to hear this clearly. The distance between "we've always done it this way" and "we used to be the biggest name in the industry" is shorter than you think. It's the same fear, just a different decade.
So let's bring it home to businesses your size, because you're not Kodak, you're not trying to be. You're trying to run a great local business. Let's make it real.
Landscaping, lawn care, home service crew, this one's for you. Spring hits and the landscaping company gets absolutely buried. Everybody wants their yard done the same 3 weeks. The phone rings all day, website form fills up, Facebook messages stacking.
And where's the owner? He's on a mower. He's got ear protection on, he's covered in grass, he's running a crew. He physically cannot answer the phone. So all of those calls go to voicemail, and every one of those form fills sits in an inbox until 8 p.m. when he's exhausted.
And by 8 p.m., those customers already booked the landscaper who answered. He didn't lose those jobs because his landscaping is bad. His yards are gorgeous. He lost them because he was on a mower and had nothing answering for him.
Now give that same owner an AI agent. Phone rings while he's on the mower. AI picks up in 10 seconds. Thanks for calling. Sounds like you want a quote for weekly mowing. I can get someone out Thursday to take a look. What's the address? Books it, texts a confirmation, notifies the crew.
He comes off that mower at the end of the day, and instead of 40 missed calls and a guilty inbox, he's got 12 new appointments already booked. Same guy, same crew, same skill. The only thing that changed is something was finally awake while his hands were full.
That's not replacing him. That's not replacing his crew. That's catching the money that was falling on the ground every single day while they were doing the actual work.
Now flip to white collar, insurance agency. And insurance is the purest version of this, because in insurance, speed isn't just important, it's the whole game.
When someone requests an insurance quote online, that lead usually gets sold to multiple agents at the exact same time. 3, 5, sometimes 8 agents all get it at once. And the data on this is brutal and clear. The agent who responds first wins the policy the overwhelming majority of the time.
We're talking studies showing you're up to 100 times more likely to connect with a lead if you respond in the first 5 minutes versus waiting 30, 100 times. And the average business response time clocked in some studies at over 47 hours.
47 hours in an industry where first place is measured in minutes. That agent didn't lose the customer because their rates were bad. They lost because 7 other agents called first while they were getting to it after lunch.
Give that agency an AI agent, and the second that lead comes in, day, night, weekend, instantly starts a conversation, qualifies them, books the call. That agency goes from first place sometimes to first place every single time. Same agent, same policies. They just stopped losing the race.
And notice what the AI did in both businesses. It didn't replace the landscaper. It didn't replace the insurance agent. It did the manual, repetitive, speed-based work, answering, responding, booking, following up, so the humans could do the part that needs a human.
Which is the whole point of this title. Stop hiring people to do robot work. Stop paying a human to sit and manually retype leads and check 6 inboxes and copy phone numbers between apps. That's robot work. Hand it to the robot. Free your humans up to actually serve customers and grow.
And here's call to action number 1, and it costs you nothing. This week, just start noticing the repetitive work in your business. Every task where someone's doing the same thing over and over, by hand, answering the same question, retyping the same info, sending the same follow-up. Write it down. That list, that's your AI job description. That's the work your next hire should be doing.
Now, for the folks still a little nervous, I want to end the fear thing completely. Because here's what nobody's told you. You already use AI every single day, all day. You've been using it for years.
When your phone unlocks by looking at your face, that's AI. When Google Maps reroutes you around a traffic jam you couldn't see, AI. When your bank texts you, did you just spend $400 in another state? AI. When Netflix somehow knows exactly what you want to watch next? AI. When your email quietly filters out 12 spam messages before you ever see them? That's AI.
You've been surrounded by it for a decade. You trust it with your face, your money, your directions, and your inbox. You just never called it AI because it wasn't scary, it was helpful. The only thing new here is pointing that same helpful tool at your business instead of somebody else's.
You're not starting to use AI. You already use it constantly. You're just finally about to make it work for you instead of for Netflix and your bank.
And that brings us to call to action number 2. If you want to actually see it, not imagine it, see it, go to thehellowllc.io and talk to Izzy. Izzy's our AI agent. Message her like you're a customer. Ask her something. Watch how fast she moves, how normal it feels, how she's not some scary robot voice. She just helps.
And here's what's new and what we're most excited about. We just launched the all-new Hello Plaza, our 3D experience. Go to thehellowllc.io, press the button, and walk right into it. It's not a video, it's not a webinar. You actually enter the space from any device, no headset needed.
Come see what we've built, walk around, experience what a connected AI-powered operation actually feels like instead of taking our word for it. Press the button, come into the new Plaza, and let us show you.
Go be a fake customer. Go bother our robot. Go explore the new Plaza. That's the whole invitation.
And here's the honest gut check before we close. Your competitor is sitting in the exact same spot you are right now. Same fear, same I don't really get what AI is. The only question is, which one of you figures it out first?
Because one of you is going to hire AI to answer faster, book faster, and never miss a lead. And the other one is going to be the Kodak of your zip code, wondering where all the customers went.
Which brings us to the big one. If this episode cracks something open and you want to know what this actually looks like for your business specifically, book a discovery call with us. This is the discovery.
A real conversation, not a 50-slide pitch. We look at your actual business, we find the repetitive manual work that's eating your team alive, and we show you exactly what an AI hire would do for you. Landscaping, insurance, HVAC, whatever you run, built to fit how you actually operate.
Homework in order. 1. Make your list of repetitive work this week. 2. Go to thehellowllc.io, talk to Izzy, and press the button to walk into the new Hello Plaza. 3. Book the discovery call and let us show you your AI job description.
Notice it, see it, then build it, in that order.
Because the businesses winning in the next 5 years won't be the ones with the most employees. They'll be the ones who figured out that the newest tool isn't scary, it's just the power drill, and everybody else is still swinging a hammer.
Hire AI before your competitor does, not because it's trendy, because they're about to.
This is the AI Edge. Keep pushing the envelope. Drop the most repetitive task in your business in the comments. We'll tell you if AI can take it. Spoiler, it probably can.
We'll see you next Tuesday, same time, same mission, from chaos to clarity.
Catch you next week.
Thick little since she got some good. Broke down. Ain't getting no. Just hit her out. Now we smoking on. Thick little.
So I want to remind you of something. All is one. And if you're probably wondering what does health have anything to do with AI, it's change. It requires change. Change in mindset, change in energy, change in vibration. Yes, I said energy and vibration. And it requires you to do something different. Just like it required me to be more consistent to get my mile down to 4 minutes and 33 seconds and to lose from 300 pounds to 223 pounds. And that is no different when I had to take my behind and stop doing things manual and start learning how to implement AI. It took new discipline. It took me not going back to the old because something didn't work, AKA I didn't read or I didn't implement something the correct way. And so that's why it didn't work. I couldn't claim that AI doesn't work when it was me that wasn't working. Just like with my health, AI is not just ChatGPT. It is not just Claude. There are so many different AI tools out there, and there's 5 different types of AI at that. And so this, my friends, is where I will continue to ask you, are you changing? Are you willing to change? Because all is one. How you do one thing is how you do everything. How you treat yourself, how you treat others, all is one. So make sure that you are understanding that you have to change, and you have to change your mindset of how you look at things. Are you being positive? Are you being negative? And understand this, AI is nothing more than another tool, just like the power tool, just like email, just like the internet, just like Google. We have transitioned the new wave of being able to utilize the internet. So make sure you understand that AI, especially for you business owners, is so important. Your health is everything. Without you, nothing works. This AI doesn't work without your health. Some of us wait till our health gets bad and then we go to the doctor and then we panic. When if you keep your body in shape and you do things on a daily regimen, then you actually get to see the success. And that's not just like with AI. A lot of business owners wait till it's too late till they have to implement these things, just like they did with social media, just like they did with internet. Most people waited till they were forced to do these things other than enjoying the actual progress and how it worked. All is one. So once again, my friends, understand that this is not just about technology. This is not just about AI. This is about how you view life. This is about how you and your mindset transitions and thinks about utilizing this AI. Toodles.
Those people are lazy. They won't do the work. They won't be a better person for themselves so that they're a better person in their home, their relationships, professional, personal, in their community, and in the world. They won't do the work because it's easier for us to sit around and point the blame at, oh, you annoy me. You do this. You do that. It's your fault. And when we do that, we're pushing the blame somewhere else. We're not healing. And at that point, you should just throw up the deuces and be done with it, because that's not going to help anybody, and it's definitely not going to help you. You're just going to continue to, have that issue with anybody who sparks that. And let me tell you, this universe is a funny, funny, funny little creature. It's going to continue to serve you that emotion and that lesson until you want to be with it.
How do you find peace? You don't find peace. You choose it. By what you ignore, by what you release, by what you stop giving energy to. That's the shift.
Join me Wednesday for the Buttons Up Impact Podcast. I built episode 6 for the version of me that waited 6 months. For every person who's had that quiet thought, something feels off, and then talked themselves right out of it because life doesn't stop for appointments. This episode isn't about scaring you. It's about giving you permission to trust that instinct, to stop waiting for the scream and start listening to the whisper. Wednesday, 3 days away, 11 a.m. Central, live in Hello Plaza. Come and be a part of the movements and take action. Go to buttonsup.io. Listen to the replays, donate, and get your apparel to start a conversation. See you soon.
Let's be real, life doesn't always glow. Sometimes it unravels. This is Hot Mess Unfiltered, where self-love gets real, relationships get messy, and healing gets loud. We're talking about all of it: love, boundaries, triggers, growth, the patterns you keep repeating, and the truth you keep avoiding. Whether you're a man, woman, lover, fighter, overthinker, or I'm done, but let me check my phone one more time, this is for you. Expect laughs, clarity, hard truths, and real healing. If you're ready to grow, glow, cry a little, laugh a lot, and finally love yourself harder, press play. Hot Mess Unfiltered. We heal out loud.
Most business still happens on flat screens. Zoom, Teams, endless tabs, muted faces, meetings forgotten an hour later. That's how business meets now, not here. Welcome to Hello Plaza, where business goes from 2D to 3D. The future isn't coming, it's already here. At the Hello LLC, we're implementing it, building community with it, and creating experiences people remember. Don't just watch what's next, step inside it. Hello! Walk around, meet people, explore businesses, build real connections. The door is open. Come join us. And the best part? The community is already inside. Meet Buttons Up, bringing together apparel, community, cancer awareness, and the Buttons Up Impact podcast. Visit Leah Garcia, the Dynasty Builder, helping business owners protect what they've earned and build wealth with greater confidence. Step inside Empowerment Enterprise with Ebony Dendy, focused on empowerment, leadership, and impact. Meet Andy LaRusso, the singing chef, blending food, entertainment, and entrepreneurship. Explore CD King Naturals with Denise King, combining wellness, natural products, and storytelling. And visit Mac Leadership with Merlin Clark, helping people develop the confidence, communication, and leadership skills. Then join the Hello Plaza Live. Every Tuesday, the AI Edge also comes alive with David and Tara. Join from your phone, laptop, tablet, or VR. One click, one community, a completely different way to experience business. Go from 2D to 3D. The door is open. Step inside at the HelloLLC.io. Toodles!
Let me ask you this, Mr. Mike Drop. You said you're ready to drop some golden nuggets on us. I want to know, what new AI technology should business owners be paying attention to right now that most of us either don't know about or are not using to its fullest potential? Everybody knows ChatGPT. So what else is beyond that?
I think one of the most important things people should definitely be paying attention to is agentic AI. This is going to allow, AI to actually do things for you. Prime example, within our Hello Nexus, we actually have it connected with Google, to where Google goes and scrapes a lot of actual Google leads, and it brings us these Google leads that we've been able to filtrate to our liking. So every single day, I'm getting about 1,000 leads that agentic AI is able to go out and scrape and implement. And so this is just one of many things that entrepreneurs are not implementing that they already have, that they could turn on within their business, of course, with, switching this, that, and there. But, like we said, this is, where AI is here to help people. And people a lot of the times are scared and freaked out and don't know what they're talking about. And they tell other people, well, AI is going to do this, AI is going to do that. And they've watched, The Matrix, they've watched Terminator, they've, sat in the house way too long. And now they've been scared and never ran a business and sat behind a computer and did something repetitively when they could have AI do it. Prime example, you would be a great example of your social media.